Hi guys, today we're going to have a look at the ALEPH Starter Kit for Infinity. Once again, we'll have a quick look at these guys. They're very pretty in their white and pink. So, tell us a bit about the ALEPH then, Mike.
ALEPH is the IA of the humanity, the intelligence artificial.
Oh, right, so
So
artificially smart, intelligent computers. Oh,
exactly,
right. Okay.
exactly. It's opposite to the IA, the Combined Army, the intelligence extraterrestrial.
Oh, right.
And ALEPH just try to unify the humanity and in the same time control them. There are enemies to nomads
Right, yes.
who don't live with the rest of the humanity.
Okay, so it's a computer trying to control the whole of humanity. Well, let's have a look at some of their troops then.
So
Again, hold on. Let's before we go. Yes, once again we've got these in bags. So before you start complaining, these have tiny pieces in them. Once again, in fact, these ALEPH guys are probably one of the nastiest ones to put together, just because of the incredibly tiny parts that are in here, and there are lots of them. These are the drones. I'll not keep them under the camera too long because they'll be better to see them once they're all inked and stuck together. They're really nice, but incredibly fiddly. So okay, so drones. What else do we have then?
So drones, with the drones we have the hacker.
The hacker, our favorite. There is no magic, of course, or psionics or anything in this system, but the hacker is the guy who can do some sort of technological stuff.
Exactly, yes. He can control drones, or he can try to stop heavy armor or stop tags.
Right. Oh, yeah. So that means like the guys we were looking at previously in some of the other starter kits, some of those heavy elites that have heavy armor, this guy can interfere with them and stop them doing some of their stuff. Brilliant.
Everything who is in report to technology can be used by hackers.
So he's sort of like your control specialist who would do, in the wargaming terms, he would shut down models, shut down different bits of attack, make it harder for them to kill you.
In a sort of way, yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay. After we will have a Deva functionary. It's just a functionary with.
It's okay. Basically just a functionary then, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so there we go. Once again, incredibly small parts. We'll get this sorted out once we get it all linked up.
Yeah. Small but beautiful.
Small but beautiful indeed. And the last one, is this another functionary, is it?
No, that is the Azura. It's a Navy AV infantry.
Heavy infantry.
Yep.
Okay. And of course what we get in some of these packets for Infinity are these great little pieces of like clear plastic with these decals printed on them. Now, these aren't the slide transfers that you would see from things like Games Workshop or something like that. These you actually cut out and you glue to the end of the fingers of the hacker, so that he's actually holding up in the air some of these floating designs. If you're going to do that, one of the advice that we would give is if you use a low viscosity glue on that, it's going to run and it's going to turn cloudy. You're going to want something that's high viscosity. We got some of this stuff from Huddersfield Games that's incredibly high viscosity gel glue. A tiny touch just in the end of the fingertips, and you press that on the end and that's going to stick on fine and it won't go cloudy whenever you're trying to build it. So what we'll do is we'll put these together, we'll get some ink on them, and we'll let you see them properly rather than just in these bags. So hi guys, we're back, and this time we've got them properly assembled, so enough complaints. Here we go. These are the drones then. Again, completely fiddly. Watch when you're putting these together. These little veins on their shoulders, if you can see it, the little like flat plates all have to be individually attached and are a pain in the backside. As are these little shin pads here as well. Absolute pain. Stick a little bit of green stuff or something on the back of the little shin pad and a drop of glue, press it on and leave it for ages until it's completely set, because one slight knock and off it comes and you'll be in tears like I was. So tell us about some of these drones then. What do they get up to?
Yeah, usually we call them chip troops, but we will not because they are expensive.
Yes.
They're
expensive, cheap troops.
Yes,
So,
basically it's the truth.
Yeah.
They have good skill, good movement.
yeah.
They got mimetic, so how to see them.
Right.
Not too bad basic skill. but they can't dodge, or they dodge very, very badly.
All right. Okay. So they're that would mean their physical skills pretty low then, is it? Or the
Physical skills, it's not that low, but like they're drawn, they
right.
have a malice.
Right. Yes. So that's right. They have a penalty because they're not intelligent.
Exactly.
Right. So
Proper intelligent.
proper intelligent as opposed to artificially intelligent. Whee. So okay. So that's our basic expensive troops.
Yes. So like you got drones, you must have in your army list a hacker.
Okay. So this is the hacker. This is the guy that's going to be using one of these guys. Cut it out, stick it on. Use that high viscosity glue, like I said in the first half. Stick it onto his fingers here, and it'll look impressive. We're not going to put it on because I haven't got them properly painted yet. But once you see them all painted up in some of our later videos, you'll see them with the decals on them. Okay, so he's the guy then that's going to be doing his special mojo to sort out technological things.
Yes.
And stop them.
This model is amazing because he do a lot of role. He's an infiltrator, camouflage, and it's a hacker.
Right.
In a starter box, it's kind of very good.
Yeah.
It can do a lot of stuff, and like you have drones in your army list, you must have a hacker or tag. Unfortunately, it's not tag in a starter box, so you have your hacker.
Yeah, tags are big robots, big expensive robots, not only in points but also in cash. So yeah, in your starter box you're only going to get your hacker. But what does this guy get to assault rifle again?
He got a boarding shotgun.
Boarding shotgun.
Boarding shotgun.
I always get these mixed up. It's always a boarding shotgun when I say it's a combi rifle. Yeah. Okay. So that's our hacker then.
Yes. She's a functionary, the Devas functionary.
Yep. So let's have a look at her.
She have a lot of different profiles, but the most interesting I think is the hacker one.
Yeah.
You have one with sensor. You can use it for discover camouflage guy.
Right. Okay, so these are actually really specialized then, down to you choose whether it's a hacker, whether it's like you say the sensor one who has a high perception stuff, right? Okay. Any other builds of it?
You can have it like an assault one with a Spitfire. The Spitfire. It's kind of a Navy machine gun, but shorter, with multispectral visor level 2.
Okay.
And that's it. Pretty. You have another profile, but you need the Wii drones with it.
Ah, right, yes, okay.
So you can't use it.
Which we don't have here. So at some point in one of the future unboxing videos, we'll show you those. And finally,
is the Azura, Lieutenant. So it's Navy armor with one more point in armor. So armor 5.
So she's got heavy armor on, has she?
Heavy armor. She's really tougher. Yeah.
It really doesn't look like there's heavy armor on that. In fact, it looks like there's very little on that.
Because it's synthetic body, so everything it's in a body or with a body.
Right.
So it's just.
I think in Star Trek they call that technobabble.
Yes.
As you can see, yeah.
So she will be lieutenant.
Yes.
And she have a multi-rifle.
Okay.
Which enough good.
Okay.
Good enough.
And is she the only one in this box that can be the lieutenant then? None of the rest of them can? Can the hacker, for example?
You can have the Nagas. No, the Nagas can't be hacker. The Deva can be hacker, but
I mean lieutenant though was a command.
Lieutenant, sorry.
Yeah.
She can be lieutenant, but you need the Wii robots and the models.
Okay. Yeah,
you have no model for the Wii.
But that's one then you could think of for expanding your your starter set. If you wanted to move up to the next size, you could add a couple of those drone robots then, could you?
You can add another couple of drones.
Well, that's an idea. Anyway, it's some way of expanding your starter set from the basic up to your minimum sort of tournament size, perhaps. Okay, guys, so do you like these? The artificially intelligent ALEPH? What do you think? Do you think they're pretty? They are very pretty. They're so difficult to put together, but once you've got them sorted, they look very pretty. Give us some comments below, guys, and tell us exactly what you think of them.